Look at it. She bought that. Period.
What's the craziest conspiracy theory you think about, but you wouldn't tell nobody?
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
You got one type there? Craziest conspiracy theory. Pizzagate. They all did that shit. They got the island. Yeah. Bill Gates. Goddamn. The first lady. Goddamn the Trump. Yeah. All of them. They tapped in.
Hey, Mike, what's your worst breakup story?
My worst breakup story? I caught him in bed cheating. Now what's that?
Oh man. That's sad now. All right, next question. What's heavier, a pound of pillows or a pound of pennies?
A pound of pennies.
Pound of pennies. This is the last one.
He can't even say it. He's getting down.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Yo, welcome to the New Normal Podcast. Today I got a fire topic to talk about. And if you have been living under a rock, we're going to tell you what it is. We're going to be talking about JESS Hilarious and her comments towards the trans community. First and foremost, I need to tell Black women to bring me the back of their neck, because I need to give y'all that juice. I need to slap the back of y'all neck right quick, because this is going on for so long, and we see so many Black women agreeing with what's going on in the trans community. And now that it's coming to a head, it's like y'all got a beef. Hey, Miss Jordan, how you doing? And now y'all got a beef. JESS Hilarious has caused a ruckus, a stir on the interwebs lately, the last 5 days, over her comments. And I'm going to play what she said in response to what another woman said. So I'm going to play her comment first, and then I'll play what the lady said.
Who the fuck is going to stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Jess, you sound a little like them racists in the South. Yeah, you sound a little. We make y'all people and all of that. You know, I'm going to say this. This is funny, and I'm going to say something controversial when it comes to this trans issue. When it comes to the portraying of what women act like, they act like and dress like trans women. It seems as if in our community, the Black community, trans women have shown what women should and should not act like. I know that's a controversial take. I know a lot of women ain't gonna like that, but let's talk about it. From the drag era, y'all think y'all women out here getting BBLs and having this crazy body like drag women went out there, you know, snatching their waist and putting pillows in their body to accentuate the hips and have crazy butts? What about y'all hair? The crazy wigs, hairstyle. What about the eyelashes? The eyelashes are long, just like some trans or drag stuff. Fingernails. Like, it's so easy to be a woman. All I had to do if I wanted to be a woman today is come and throw a wig on. Y'all ever notice trans women can tell women, Black women, because I'm speaking on my computer, trans women can tell Black women how to be women, but you never see trans men telling men how to be men? Y'all ever know? That's how easy it is to cosplay and act like a woman. Trans women always are telling women what to do. Y'all go to, gay stylist or a trans stylist. You got your makeup artist is trans, or he's gay, or act feminine, or act like a female. Like, this is what's going on. And now that y'all have invited the trans people or men or women, trans women, I always get confused, but the trans women to the cookout, now y'all want to kick them out? This is what happened. This is literally what happened. Y'all invited the trans women to the cookout, and then you took the trans woman, you took Tanya into the kitchen to meet Big Mama. And then Tanya got to talking to Big Mama and told Big Mama that she could cook. Big Mama said, you know what? Help out. And what happened was Tony helped out and, put his size 14 foot in the potato salad and the baked beans and macaroni and cheese, and everybody loved what Tanya cooked that night, right? Everybody loved it. They ate it. They was like, Big Mama, this is a new recipe. And you know what happened? Big Mama got jealous. She got upset. And what she do? She go and throw her trap card on the table. What she went and threw her red velvet cake trap card on the table. And now she wants to ban Tanya from the kitchen. Because like I said, he threw his big size 14 foot all up in the macaroni. Everybody got the itis. Everybody getting sleepy and tired around here. And now Big Mama looking around like, dang, this nigga came in the kitchen, think he finna replace me. This is really going on. Y'all invite him to the barbecue and into the kitchen, into y'all restrooms and women-led spaces, and let them act like y'all. Because let's be real, what is a woman? I've been trying to figure it out. And the crazy part about JESS HILARIOUS saying something about trans women, T.S. Madison has said something about it now, and she's a trans woman. I can't think of it. You have Tasha K saying something about it. You have a lot of women saying something about this trans issue, who's the real woman, gatekeeping periods, womanhood, and stuff like that. And if you line all of these women up, they all look alike. You could not tell who's the real woman if you look at them. That is sad. Y'all got the same hair, lipstick, bodies, eyelashes, makeup. You cannot tell the difference between trans women and cis women. And people are saying they think it's weird. They think it's weird that women are getting upset for being called cis women. And I'm going to play that in a minute. But this is what JESS HILARIOUS was responding to.
This is what I mean when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
I have to ask y'all a question now. How women don't own womanhood when it's in the name? The reason they're saying that is the reason this trans woman, like I said, if that's a trans woman, if you put her picture and JESS HILARIOUS picture side by side, you could not tell the difference on which one is supposed to be the quote unquote real woman, which is a sad reality when you think about it. Who's the real woman nowadays? Women should take their time now to come up with the hair they need to wear to separate themselves, the dress they need to wear to separate themselves, how they move, how they act. Like, y'all have taken it so far in emulating trans culture. Y'all say the same things. Y'all have the same mannerisms. Yes, bitch, slay, bitch. All of that's come from trans community. But y'all let them say it. Y'all go and say it now, and then try to act like y'all didn't say it. Y'all are acting like trans women, and then y'all get mad because trans women are saying we women just like y'all. How could I not feel like I'm one of y'all when we've all been doing the same thing? This is weird. This is why I wore my I Hate Human shirt today, because I didn't ever think it would be a time where we would have an issue on what a man is and what a woman is. There will be a time when someone said they act or felt like a woman, we would put them in a straitjacket, just like JESS HILARIOUS said. We would get them some type of mental help, but we're not trying to. All we're trying to do is pacify people, and they're bullying people into thinking that they're women, or their ideologies are telling them that you can come into the restroom. Just think about the rise when the bathroom issue happened or was passed, the rise of assaults against women by men portraying to be women. Just think about that. There has been a rise. And I think it was North Carolina. They had a boy. He was calling himself trans. Had two incidences of going in there and raping girls at school. And for the second time, it took the father to push the issue to get him banned from the school and to press charges. Two. They didn't want to say anything because, of course, they agreed to let this bathroom thing go through at their school. It is time now for men to stand up, because when we let women even try to gatekeep and hold on to womanhood, women are still letting the men come in and infiltrate what womanhood is. Y'all talk about patriarchy, and yet again, y'all letting patriarchy win. Y'all letting the men come in and tell y'all what y'all can and can't do, how y'all should move, what a woman is and what a woman ain't. What is a woman? Can y'all tell me in the comment section? I just want to know, what is a woman? Let's play this video. Now, the thing is, y'all see that woman right there? Like I said, that's supposed to be a cisgendered woman. And if you looked at the trans woman that I played before her, they don't look similar. They don't look similar. And you got to ask yourself, why do I got to call myself cis gender if I'm a cis woman? If I'm the natural woman, why just can't call me woman and call that person trans woman? You don't have to add an extra word for a word we've been using since eon. Just call me a woman and call them the trans woman. How hard is that? Why do I have to be called cis? You don't think it's mighty funny that now I gotta be called cis? It is derogatory. You're saying this is what I was assigned, not what I was born with. You are right. That's what they say. You're assigned. That's why I call it cis. You were assigned this at birth. Weird. I wasn't assigned anything at birth. They looked down and said, "Oh, you got a cootie pop. Oh, you got a pedo weapon. This is what man is, and this is what a woman is." And the crazy part about it is they keep on letting people get in front of people and tell their ideologies and how they feel, and someone that can relate to it say, "Yeah, I feel this way," and they go start a movement. Like, we got so many movements that just come out of nowhere, and part of the reason that is because we have the internet. The internet has made it to where people can start a movement, have communities, and do stuff like this, and bully you and bogart you into believing and acquiescing to what they say and how they feel and how they move. This is weird. Yes, cis is equivalent to saying Karen at this point. Cis is equivalent to saying Karen at this point. If it's easy for a man to put on a wig and some makeup, go get some fake titties like y'all do, and then the question would be, well, we're talking about biology. JESS HILARIOUS was talking about having periods, and JESS HILARIOUS was talking about giving birth. The scary part about that is, and what trans women are saying, we're not taking anything from you. That's a lie. Because y'all are taking the men from the cis women. Y'all are taking the trans women are taking the cis women men. Why do you think so many women get on here, trans women get on there and say, oh, I look better than you. I can take your man. I can F him better than you. I'm a man, so I know what men like. You know, the same rhetoric y'all say when women go gay. Well, I understand why she's gay, because women like women and women know what women like. Well, if you're going to use that logic, well, why don't men know what men like, even if he is portraying or cosplaying as a woman? You got to understand, if you're in the black community, women already outnumber the men. And we ain't talking about other factors, just sheer number of women and men. I think women already outnumber men in the black community like 2 million. Then you throw trans women in there, and these women look just like you. And y'all are y'all are acting like y'all are so happy to be women now and have periods and have kids like that. But let's be real, a lot of y'all out here, you know, killing your kids left and right with abortion, giving them up for adoption. Come on now, like I don't get it. Like, and to be real, if a man is sleeping with a trans woman, he ain't never got to worry about getting her pregnant. Never. So the period and the woman stuff is out the window. Because let's be real, men are sleep with just about anything. We don't like to admit that, and I ain't trying to say that all men are, but for a vast majority of men, a lot of men will sleep with anything. They definitely will sleep with anything. Let's play this video right here. This is how bad it is out here, and how bad men are trying to get their rocks off. Not get cootie pop, they're just trying to get their rocks off.
I'm thirsty.
How many pigs did you like?
Nigga, 30. I got more time to like more. Even though I shared hers, I still like yours. I'm thirsty and the hoe, I'm cocky. Got a problem with that bitch? Block me. Thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. Stop posting videos, have naked pictures, ho. Cause I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page. I saw you post that pic and I liked it. Commented, shared. Why? Cause I liked it. The videos you post dancing, twerking. I didn't want to watch it, but damn, she working. You said don't write you high, I still did. I seen you post a status saying you need someone to chill with. Well, we can chill cause I got nothing to do. And that, to be honest, that is shit, I like that too. When I'm bored,
Inbox.
when I record,
Inbox.
go to the store,
Inbox.
no matter what I do, I'ma inbox you. Cause I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. I'm a thirsty nigga, I'm thirsty.
Like I told y'all, these niggas is out here thirsty. They just want to get their rocks off. So y'all remember when Dwight Howard got outed? Dwight Howard got outed for being messing with a trans or riding a trans or something like that. You got to ask yourself, why would a trans person come out and expose a Dwight Howard if that is your customer base or your consumer base? Why would you do that? I'm gonna tell y'all why you would do that. You would do it the same reason why women get on the internet and bash men all day and say stuff about men all day. Because you know, even if you say, oh, these niggas broke, whoop de whoop, they don't do this, they don't take care of their kids, these niggas sorry, all that, you still know you can post a picture of you bent over twerking and you still gonna have an inbox full of dudes trying to get at you. Because men don't stand on anything, and you always got these thirsty niggas out here trying to get in your drawers, trying to get that cootie pop. It's crazy how a woman can say stuff about a man and how he ain't this and how he ain't that, and then 2 weeks later she done posted now she posting pregnant baby shower pictures by herself. She having a whole photo shoot. She's the only one holding her belly. Baby shower pictures. She having photo shoots for the baby, and she the only one in the picture. I thought you just said niggas want this, niggas want that. And how you go through 5 months of gestation in 2 weeks? Or maybe you was telling us that you was pregnant by an ain't shit nigga before you popped out with these photo shoots. And it'd be so sad because sometimes you'll see a woman, she'll have a photo shoot with her and her baby holding her stomach, and then her other baby right there beside her rubbing on her stomach too. The other baby right there rubbing on her stomach too. He now he the daddy of the damn family. He the big brother and her son husband. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. I'm giving y'all a grade A game. Y'all like the video, share the video. Let's get it out there. But this is what's going on right now. You got to ask yourself, why would a trans person try to out Dwight Howard? Y'all remember when Bobby Valentino got caught with a trans person? What about Eddie Murphy? I think it was Eddie Murphy. Yeah, it was Eddie Murphy. Ask yourself this. Why would a trans person come out and try to out anybody for what they like to do sexually or in the bedroom if being trans is okay? If being trans is okay, why would I come out and say, hey, Dwight Howard's in my inbox, or hey, Dwight Howard's sending me Peter Wacker pictures or whatever happened? I don't know the gist, but I remember Dwight Howard's supposed to have been talking to a trans at one point in time. So ask yourself, why does a trans person out their consumer base? Why would they do that? If it's supposed to be normal, natural, or right. Right, Miss Jordan. All of this that came out. Miss Jordan said, you bringing back stuff I had forgotten. But you got to ask yourself, why are trans people outing, the alleged straight men? Because that's what they say. This is a funny, because it was another issue, I think, the beginning of the year. And T.S. Madison was talking to a woman. And the woman, she asked, no, I'll take it back. T.S. Madison was reviewing one of Kendra Live's video, right? And Kendra was talking to a trans woman. And Kendra asked the trans woman, do you want a gay man? And she said, no, I want a straight man. And Kendra looked very confused. And T.S. Madison was doing a review on it, and she was saying, why, if I'm a woman, why would I want a gay man to approach me? Because I am a woman too. But you're not a woman, and people don't view you as women. Most people aren't going to view you as women. That's why you have to make sure and drive it home your pronouns, what you identify as, and if we don't, you get people fired, doxing them, sending out their address, where they work, how many kids they got. Come on now. Yes, you want especially if you still got especially if you still got a Peter Wacker down there. It's because you go get some boobies and you got a Peter Wacker. That's got to be some confusing stuff. To look down and see woman parts and then go further down and still see a Peter Wacker, and then go further down and see you got a size 12 shoe. You got to go get your shoes special made. They don't even make heels for feet that big. And then trans people, like they say, they comfortable in their body. But why you got to go get all this surgery? Why you got to take all these hormones? If you're comfortable in your body and how you are, then why are you going to do all of this? And when I told y'all, sometimes men just want this, and trans men, like I said, if going logic, y'all say men know what men want, but this is all a man want. This is what he want from his trans woman right here.
I have a boyfriend, so don't ask me out.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me out.
Oh no. Oh, don't ask us out. No, no.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
That's all men be want. They just want somebody to serenade them a little bit, touch on them, rub their thigh a little bit, and say, "Baby, you're doing a good job. Baby, you're doing a bang up job." That's all they want. And it's getting to the point now, we had to have stuff like this. We had to have stuff just like that. I'm gonna show you. I'm finna share it. I'm finna share it for y'all. I'm finna show y'all what I'm finna show y'all something real quick. Hold on.
I can assure you that my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters will not change in front of biological men. This is ridiculous.
Now you know something what's scary. If this alien head ass nigga had to come down from space, act like a human to tell us that men and women are different. You know they've been abducting us for the last 200 years. And this nigga got tired of seeing what was going on in his spaceship. So he went down here and got in his hearing to tell us what's going on. Look at this. This nigga like when Mars attacked and he got to tell us that men and women aren't the same. You had an alien. It's getting so bad. Hey, look at this big swole head ass nigga.
I don't care what party you are a part of. If you think that we are all equal and the same biologically, you've literally lost your mind. And when my 2 daughters work hard in the sport, work hard in their craft.
What kind of accent is that? The alien ain't even got his accent down together. Nobody can even tell me what state or what coast or what region this man presides from. He just jumped in the suit and said, we got to go tell these niggas they tripping.
To be the best that they can be amongst other women, they will compete against other women. I owe Victoria and Olivia and every other young lady in this country that. If you think I'm wrong, I am not the problem. I can assure you. We have an opportunity in this country to get this right in 2024 so we can stop all of this foolishness. But I cannot thank you ladies enough for bringing this up. I apologize that we live in America where this is happening.
And the robotics in his voice is acting up. I apologize.
But thank God for the American spirit fire, and thank God for brave women like you, because it's brave women like you that are going to turn the tide so that future women won't have to suffer in the same way that you have. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. I yield back the rest of my time.
Now, this alien had to come down and tell us what was going on. What do you think? What else is going to happen? This is sad. This is really, really, really sad. Let me see. I got another video I want to play for y'all real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. No, I think this is the right video. So this woman right here. This woman right here. Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on.
We were never really included in or a part of. Because these versions of femininity and womanhood and gender, Black women were never really invited to that club. Not for real. They don't think of us when they think of those versions of femininity and womanhood, because gender is a colonial construct, not just a social one, a colonial one. And what I mean by that is these different gender expressions and sexualities and gender identities existed in Africa pre-colonialism. And I know you guys do not like to listen to that, so you don't have to listen to me, right? Because there's an article on JSTOR right now called The Deviant African Genders That Colonialism Condemned. And it says, with what the slave trade and colonialism implied, these transgressive gender performances became the target of the Inquisition. The church disseminated the message that individuals who did not conform to their idea of men and women could be a bad influence on Christian colonial society. Want a more modern example? I got you. Since we're talking about biology, go ahead and ask Caster Semenya and all the other Black women athletes who have had medals taken away, told that they can no longer perform in their sports because their biology, their testosterone exists outside the realms of womanhood. Don't even get me started about Black women being masculinized and told they look like men. I mean, Sierra, Meg Thee Stallion. But what is y'all's goal? Because people are dying. People are dying. And you want to talk about periods and uteruses and being able to have children, which, surprise, surprise.
Y'all, this woman is stupid. But I'm gonna kill her argument in a minute.
There are cis women now who don't have periods, who can't carry kids, who can't have kids. There are trans men who have periods and uteruses. So again, what is your goal? Because people are dying. Just the other day, a cis Black woman was killed because a man thought she was trans and she wasn't. Black women are 2.5 times more likely to be killed by a man. And in 2020, a Black woman and girl was killed every 5 to 6 hours. And those rates are already astronomical. But guess what? Trans women of color, Black trans women, are more likely to be killed than us. So what is the goal when we're talking about gatekeeping womanhood and gatekeeping femininity and you'll never be this, you'll never be that? What, all in a system that is designed to kill us anyways? Stand up.
I'm gonna say something. You know, the Black power extremists are typically women. Those are the extremists are typically women. And the reason I say that is because they avoid all logic to push a point when it comes to race and gender, right? First of all, biologically, the reason we have gender roles is not typically because of colonialism, right? People read one book and just like what that one book says and don't read other books and don't have read books with differing opinions and ideas and thoughts. They read one book and they find other books to correlate it. Even when you go on Amazon and purchase a book, they say, well, you bought this book, you might like this book as well, because they're trying to sell something. And if you're interested in that one book and you like it, you might go back and buy another book that's similar or on the same talking point. Same thing if you buy a tool. Well, you bought saw, you might need some blades to go with your saw. Okay, so we understand that. Two, like, it's weird that you would think that that gender is just something that you could just flow in and out of and deviate from when you can't. If we were hunting, we ain't got to go back to hunting. So I worked in a plant, right? I worked in a plant and I worked right alongside of women in this plant. Now, this plant in the summertime, if it's 100 degrees outside, it's 114 degrees inside the plant, right? So as I'm working inside of this plant and I'm seeing these women coming in struggling, the men are doing all right in this plant working in this heat, but the women, they're struggling. We have part boxes. These boxes to put on the table so you can grind these parts down are hundreds of pounds, and they're asking the men to put the parts on the table for them. I got to come to work and do my job and your job. This is bullshit. If you want to be a man so much, you need to be able to pick up this box too. But we know genetically, typically, more men are stronger than women. Now, of course, there are exceptions to the rule. And I know somebody's going to pull out this one outlier and be like, oh, this is all. No. I'm sure that right now I'm stronger than 99% of women in the world. The 1% of the women that's in the world are either just a freak of nature or just workout on steroids, workout all the time, bodybuilder, some shit like that, a pro athlete. But typically, I'm guarantee you that I'm stronger than 99% of the women in the world. Yeah, I'm stronger than most men in the world. So when we're having these conversations, there are things that if we take this back, if I'm going into the woods and I'm going to shoot and hunt for us, and I go and shoot a deer that's 200 pounds, you think you about to pick up a deer and put a deer on your back and carry it back to count? Come on, dog. Like, I can't even believe, like, it's just simple stuff that we complicate. And you see, this is a woman that she has to have some black in her. that are going for this, that are pushing this, and then y'all, like I said, right now it's to a point where women need to come together and say, hey, we're women. This is how we act, walk, talk, look. This is our hairstyle. This is our eye color, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know y'all love to put them contacts in your eyes to look like pit bull puppies. Y'all do that all the time. Y'all be looking weird and scary and demonic. You got red hair, gray eyes, your lips are purple. I don't know if you're coming and going. I don't know if it's Halloween or what. But let's just keep it real. Y'all need to make up y'all mind, because y'all got and like I said, black women are ushering this in. I don't even see, like, even when I was on TikTok looking up the videos to play for y'all, I don't even see white trans women even thinking about saying something like this to other white trans, to cis women. I don't see white cis women having this debate with trans white women. And if you ever notice, the trans white women try to act like the trans black women. Just think about that. And then she said that trans women are more likely to be killed than cisgendered women, right? The thing about that is, if you're more likely to be killed, that's probably true, because there's not that many trans people. So if you have a smaller number, that means the rate would go up. So it would be normal for that rate to be higher than, cisgendered women. This is just common sense and common mouth. And you got to think about it. They said, I remember when the height of this trans stuff is coming back up, like 2019, 2018, it was an issue. And the thing about that was, they were like, well, 9 trans women got killed in 2020, 2019, 2020. I'm like, 9? Of course, we don't want people to get killed, but nigga, 9? Is 9 people enough to ring the alarm about something? If I came and told y'all 9 black people got killed right now, is that enough to ring the alarm right now? Miss Jordan said, what about the chromosomes? All kind of exterior changes can be made, but women carry the XX chromosome, and that can't be changed. I agree. But the thing is, the reason this is a thing now is, one, I think women are getting tired of it, because it's like with that community, you give them an inch, but they trying to take a mile. Because the thing about women and men is, men see stuff and they can foresee a problem, and that's when they got to say something. Women are like, if it's not affecting my person and my immediate future, I don't want to say anything about it. But what's happening, and I'm gonna say this again, y'all are the trans women are taking the quote unquote straight men. You're in competition with a trans woman. Don't ever think you're not. Don't ever think that's why they don't say I look better than you. Don't ever think that's why they don't tell you they can take your man. Don't ever think that's why they don't say I F him better than you do. Like I told y'all, you don't. If I knew that, if I got out here and got on social media and said, women ain't this, women ain't that, women whoop the whoop, it would cut my chances of getting a woman, you think I would do that? See, Miss Jordan, that's the thing. Are these men straight now? Because now we having what is a woman, and if a man talks to these women, is he straight or not? Because they look like women. Like I tell you, all these women that I've played, you could all line them up, and I can ask you, pick out the trans woman, it would be an issue. That's like me, and that's like me walking in the mall and I see a woman and I think she's beautiful or something, and I approach her and she looks like every other black woman that I typically speak to, and then I hear, her voice shaking. I'm like, whoa, and I look and I see that Adam's apple, and I'm like, baby, you need to. Is this? Well, I don't know what. Is this a transformer or what? This is what is going on. Now we gotta have the question on if a man talks to a trans, is he straight or not? Are you completely like then what if, and this is another thing that they don't like to admit. There are some trans women who divulge the information, right, that they're trans. But what if you meet a person that has bottom surgery? That's what they call it, bottom surgery. And you cannot tell that this is a woman. I don't know if it looks the same or different, but I remember they had this, y'all remember the show Snapped? I think it still come on. Y'all remember Snapped? So Snapped had an episode on there. A man was cheating on his wife with this woman. He was cheating on his wife with this woman, right? The woman was beautiful, Hispanic woman, philandria or something like that, right? And so the man kills his wife, and the wife ends up dead. The man kills or whatever. So him and Philandria try to escape the country. As they try to escape the country, they get stopped at the airport. When the police asked for Philandria's whatever her name was passport, he gave him an ID of a man. They said, no, this is a man ID. And she was like, no, that's me. My name is Fernando. And so the men in the police station couldn't believe it because, like I said, the woman was beautiful. So as they take them to the police station, they ask him, the man that killed his wife, they said, hey, did you know that Fernando is Philandria, whatever her name was, is Fernando? He was like, no. And they was like, you know that's a trans woman? He was like, no, it can't be. We've been having sex and all of this whoop whoop and everything looks normal. And they were just so curious and asking him, because still this was so long ago that trans wasn't really, most people didn't know if they even encountered a trans person. Honestly, how I feel about this trans situation, I honestly don't care. I don't think for me it's going to affect me in any way. I just don't like the teaching in the schools or trying to push your ideology on someone else or your opinion. And I don't think it's a big issue if a person wants to identify as a woman, if they want to go use a restroom, only if they've had bottom surgery. And the thing about that, how will we know? I think the confusing part about this trans issue is like when it's a woman, but they got a big ass beard. Like, why you got a beard and you got a wig on too? And you got breast implants, but then you got sweatpants on, some tight clothes, and we can see the bulge in your pants. Like, all of this is confusing, to say the least. I see where you're coming from, but if a trans woman reveals her identity and he still proceeds, then in my eyes, he's not straight. I agree. And I think why trans women do get killed is because a lot of these women aren't divulging the information that they're trans before it happens. I was watching a interview somewhere, and the trans woman says typically how they would do it is they would suck the man Peter Welcome, right? And then the man would like touch on them or something like that, then find out that they are trans women. And then he's already, turned on or whatever. And a lot of these men still go and have sex with the women, even though she sucked his, Peter Whacker, but that's how they do it. They get you in roused and enticed. You think you're looking at a woman and she's quick to suck your Peter Whacker. And now you find out this man got a bigger Peter Whacker than you. And you like, and then like, this is what I believe. I believe if you're in that situation, when the men start to kill the women, it's because you find out this man Johnson is way bigger than yours. You ain't even killing him because he's trans. It's like, nigga, how you wasting all this dick to be a woman? Like, I wish I had that what you got. And you know what? Since you ain't using it, let me go and take you out. Because you ain't gonna use this and put it to good use. You don't need to have it anymore. Because do you see what I got? We were both naked in the room, and you're gonna be the woman. Now I feel like the woman because mine's smaller than yours. I don't know. That's just what I think. Maybe I'm not supposed to think that. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to say the least. passing trans women, I don't think it's an issue because, like I said, they pass. You don't know, but it's the ones that's always always having like a beer or something. Have y'all seen the scarring that happens, or the process that women go through to get bottom surgery? Have y'all seen that? What is this thing talking about? I'm finna see if I can find it. Oh man. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Where to save videos at on my own? Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Cause it's crazy. It's crazy what people do. It's crazy what people do to achieve certain things. Let's see if it plays. So let me see if I can share. Oh, it's playing, y'all. It's playing. Y'all make sure y'all. I don't know anything about it. I'm finna play this video. Y'all make sure y'all like this video and share the video. I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all share it. But look at this. Y'all watch this. This is sad.
From RFF phalloplasty. If you don't know what this is, I am transgender and I have been in transition for over 7 years. I've went through a few different surgeries, but the one recently, which I just talked about, is where they take a skin graft from your arm to create a phallus.
My arm did not give me any complications. This was actually the easiest part.
Like, look at this right here. This is their arm. This is what they're doing to themselves to get a penis. This is what they're doing. They're taking skin and veins and stuff to give themselves a penis. You don't mean to tell me these people ain't sick? You mean to tell me y'all think these people sick?
It didn't quite go as planned. I did stage 1, which was the graft off of my arm, the scrotoplasty, vaginectomy, urethral lengthening, and a skin graft in my leg to fix my arm.
This is sad. This is sad. And sometimes, oh man, they got a skin graft on their leg like I got on mine. Oh hell no. If y'all ever look, man, if y'all ever, well, y'all gonna know. If you ever see my thigh, if I happen to wear some, the shorts, mine look like that. But I had a motorcycle wreck. But my down further on my leg, you can see where the motorcycle wreck happened. I just want to let everybody know. I didn't know they had this on here. You gotta let everybody know I'm born a man. I'm not cis. I was born a man. I just happened to have a motorcycle wreck. Okay, just letting y'all know.
Now, with the surgery, there is a lot that goes into it, a lot that, can happen, and usually ends up with risk of complications.
I had multiple complications, ranging from pulmonary embolisms to a urethral infection to staph, MRSA, septic shock, and ultimately C. diff. The C. diff led me to needing a fecal transplant in order to get my body back in health, in order to actually heal from these surgeries.
A fecal transplant? You gonna look at all grafts the same? That's funny. But dang, like this is crazy right here. This is crazy. I want to hold on. Now this is crazy. This is crazy.
I have a bladder infection that is causing me pain, and having this suprapubic catheter in is also making me uncomfortable and
Oh Lord, y'all, just watching this kind of make my stomach like really like turn to know that people are out here doing this to themselves. To know that people are out here doing this to themselves, it's crazy. To know that you out here right now, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. I just got monetized back, and I ain't trying to get demonetized again, because you know on YouTube they be very sensitive and stuff about, you know, trans community, because they bully us.
causing me pain, which then caused the lightheadedness. I was supposed to go back to work today. I wasn't able to because I just couldn't get out of bed. It was so painful.
Currently, I've had 12 complications with just my arm alone.
Things didn't go as
12 with just the arm. We ain't even got to the pedal yet. The arm has given this person the issue. If you just understand this, when somebody's born with a cootie pop or a pedal, y'all know there's no complications with having a penis or a cootie pop when you're born. So to go through all of this turmoil and cutting yourself up, and you know, just think about the psychology of this. Let's say you don't have any problems, everything goes smooth, and then you get the pedal whacker that you want, and then you got a girl that you like, and you say, oh, I'm finna put this log on you, baby, and it don't even get hard. It just flop around and look weird. And then what is she sees it, and you didn't tell her that you were a trans man, and then she's like, ew, what is that? And then you like, you're deflated because you really like this person, and you know you got the biggest package they come with. You was like, you know, if they had a list of pedal whackers you could get, you was like, you know what, I'm going for the gusto. Give me the Lamborghini. And you got the Lamborghini, but you didn't know how to drive it well, and you had a wreck. That's kind of how you would feel. Like you just flops out, and you got this, you know, this 12, 13-inch Johnson, but it ain't doing what you needed to do. What the women say? It's not giving. It's not giving. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe she'll feel bad if you go cry in the closet and then come out the closet and then, you know, try to insert it in her. She might, I don't know.
planned, so I had a second surgery, which was a repair surgery. Still didn't go as planned, so I had a second repair surgery. If you guys don't know what a suprapubic catheter is, it's pretty much a catheter that goes directly into your bladder and drains out into a urine bag, and the tube that comes out from underneath your belly button, and that stays out, you know, for however long you have the catheter in.
I have also had 8 complications with the phallus and with it.
Hold on, you get a tube and it come out your belly button. Hold on, let me see what you just said.
Drains out into a urine bag.
Complications with just my arm alone.
Things didn't go as planned, so I had a second surgery, which was a repair surgery. Still didn't go as planned, so I had a second repair surgery. If you guys don't know what a suprapubic catheter is, it's pretty much a catheter that goes directly into your bladder and drains out into a urine bag, and the tube that comes out from underneath your belly button, and that stays out, you know, for however long you have the catheter in.
I have also had 8 complications with the phallus and with everything like down here.
I am supposed to be off work until the surgery, which is on the...
Hold on. This person had 12 complications with their arm and 8 complications with their penis, their pseudo penis, right? And so that is 20 complications just to get a pedal alcohol. 20. Just to get a pedal walker. And I can't believe that we out here telling people this is normal, that it's going to be all right. I was listening to a psychologist talk about when people that have multiple person disorder or gender dysphoria, how they can't even diagnose all of the things to get this person help now because they're scared to lose their license, and now they just give them pills and and basically pacify them into feeling comfortable, but all the stuff they're going through is only temporary. Just think, listening to this video, I understand why when people go through their transition, they commit, suicide. Because you're going through 20 complications to give you something that you think is going to make you complete, whole, feel like a man or a woman, and it doesn't give you what you need. Have y'all seen when Jazz Jennings, I don't know if y'all know who Jazz Jennings was, but they was like one of the first, popular trans woman there was. She was talking about, her mama was talking about how if Jazz didn't do the dilation stuff, she would literally go in there and force the dilation tube in her cootie pop. Because if you don't dilate, it closes up. If you don't dilate, it closes up. This is what you have to do constantly, multiple times a day for the first year, so it won't close up. I got some more videos to show y'all.
22nd, so I have a little over 3 weeks to just decompress and just really process what happened in the last couple of weeks, which I haven't really,
There was really nothing that could prepare me.
Yes, the suicide rate of people who transition is very high. I think the last number I've seen is like 49% of the people who transition commit suicide. It's extremely high and sad. And if y'all watching the video, y'all make sure y'all like the video, share the video. I really appreciate it. Oh, my computer freezing up. No, don't do this. We rolling the good today. You want to mess up. Oh. Can y'all hear me out there?
For this surgery and for the complications I was going through. So altogether right now I've had 20 complications in the span of over a month and a half. It's day 46 from RFF phalloplasty. If you don't know what this is, I am transgender and I have been in transition for over 7 years. I've went through a few different surgeries, but the one recently, which I just talked about, is where they take a skin graft from your arm to create a phallus.
My arm did not give me any complications.
When I tell y'all, this is sad to see. And genuinely, I want people who feel like this to get the help that they need. I don't want us to keep continuing to say that, you know what, you can just transition. You're going to be all right. You can just transition and you'll be fine. You just transition. It's going to be all right. I got another video for y'all. Another video. I watched this one.
I just got diagnosed with vaginal stenosis. If you're confused, hi, I'm Zaya. I'm transgender. And like 8 months ago, I got bottom surgery or gender confirmation surgery. So I had a PP and now I have a vagina. And let me just preface this by saying,
you don't have a vagina. You have an open wound.
I do not regret getting surgery. I do not regret it. So I don't want any of y'all conservative ass bitches to twist my words. I do not fucking regret surgery. However, I knew recovery was going to be hard, but nobody tells you that it could be this fucking hard.
Hold on. I don't know, what level of hard did you think you were going to get? Like, you cut off a Peter Wecker that already gets hard, and then you think you're going to put a cootie pop down there. Like, that's not going to be hard. Like, I don't understand the level. Like, what? That's why I know these people are delusional. And we are still telling people, well, we got to be nice and we got to, you know, we got to call them what they ask and give them pronouns and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. Now, understand we could call each other birds and flying fish and whatever you want to call. But let's talk about how us as people aren't showing people that have this issue real, true, genuine love. Sometimes it takes tough love for people to get to where they need to go. It's not all this pacifying and saying, oh, you feel like a girl? Well, yeah, you could be a girl. Just throw this wig on. No. Like I tell people all the time, if I had a daughter and she was out here and she thinks she finna be in the dating field, I'm going to tell my number one rule, my number one saying going to be to her. If you're going to be stupid, you got to be tough. If you're gonna be stupid, you gotta be tough. You out here thinking you finna date these niggas and you think you got one up because you're a woman and in 2023 and beyond, and you think you got the cards. Okay, if you're gonna be stupid, you gotta be tough. And I think in this situation, if you're gonna be stupid, you gotta be tough.
But yeah, I was diagnosed with vaginal stenosis. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically when scar tissue gets built up inside of the vaginal canal to the point where it's like extremely tight and uncomfortable. And the thing is, for the first year after getting bottom surgery, you have to dilate your vagina religiously because it's a brand new canal that needs to be bottom surgery.
She says she has scarring in her vagina. You know why you have scarring in your pseudo vagina? Because it's an open wound, baby. Like it, I don't know why. It's sad. This shit's sad. You gotta laugh and keep from crying in certain situations, and this is one of them. Even this person that's talking about this has a smile on their face while tears are running out of their eyes. Because I'm pretty sure this person thinks, damn, how could I be so stupid to think this was going to solve my issue, my problems that are going on in my head? Because you got to ask yourself, and this is always the $1 million question. If you don't feel comfortable in your body, how do you know that you feel like a woman? How do you know you feel like a man? Why don't you know you feel like a dog? Okay, so let's say you say, I related more to being, if you're a man, you become a trans woman, you say, I related more to being a woman. I like the feminine side of things. I was softer. I like to play with Barbie dolls. I like doing hair. Okay, you might like those things, and that might be cool, but that doesn't mean that you're a woman, because let's be clear, there are extreme levels of masculinity and there are low forms of masculinity, or what people deem as masculine or feminine. You know what I'm saying? So you might like those things, but you could still be a man and like those things. That doesn't mean you have to transition to be a woman because you like to do hair. It does not mean that. You could be a man that just likes hair. Okay. You know what? Every time I try to play TikTok on my computer, it's always TikTok. It ain't never no
You have
other,
to dilate your vagina.
It ain't ever any other websites when I try to play. Come on, TikTok. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, play the video for me. Do it for daddy. Come on. Oh, you want to be a bad girl right now? Okay. I got something for you later on when we get home. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was even on stream. They are sometimes bypassing pushback and conforming their wishes for the surgery. You logging off?
vagina religiously because it's a brand new canal that needs to be kept open religiously for the first year. And now that I have this stenosis, I physically cannot dilate. My vagina still has depth, but it's so tight to the point that it could start to close and form pockets that could lead to infection, which means that I have to get another surgery. I basically just have to get the surgery all over again and get my vagina replaced. And like, it's just so fucking annoying. And it just sucks because my vagina has made me so happy, happier than I've ever been. I finally feel comfortable in my body. It's so pretty on the outside. It's just the inside of it that's all fucked up. And now I have to get an emergency revision surgery.
So her outside don't match her inside. This is sad. Her outside don't match her inside, and then she gotta get her vagina replaced. She's saying that like she just can take it to the shop and then let them put a new motor in that motherfucker. Like we just got vaginas laying around. You know, you can just order it from Amazon and it'll be here on Tuesday. It'll take us about a week to put it in, and you'll be good to go. Put another 200,000 miles on this motherfucker. Like what? I gotta get my vagina replaced.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the date. Hopefully it's soon. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and be open and honest because I hope this shows you guys that being transgender, I would never choose this lifestyle. I did not choose to struggle like this. All of the struggles that I've been through and I'm still going through are just to feel comfortable with my fucking self, to feel comfortable in my fucking body. And it's so hard. It's so fucking hard. But I would do this shit all over again if I had to. I would do it all over again. But yeah, bottom surgery is not for the weak, babe. It's not for the weak. But at the end of the day, I know that I can get through it. I know it's all going to be worth it in the end. No matter how much pain I have to go through, it'll all be worth it just to be comfortable with myself. Yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Hopefully I get scheduled for my surgery soon. But yeah, thanks.
I'm going to say something. You know what? I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. And you know, this is sad. It's some stuff that needs to be said, and I can't even say it in fear of being blocked or ostracized because of my opinions and beliefs. And the thing about it is, we got so open and so free with certain things like politics, what people do in their bedroom, what people do with their bodies. Like, people talk about so much stuff, and people have gotten so free with it that it kind of like backfired on if you have an agenda at play or that you want to push further down the road, because people get so free in talking and expressing their opinions on the internet. Now you have to do shit like dox them, say where they live, say where they work, talk about them and their kids and stuff like that. Bro, I really hate humans. I hate humans. And this is the new normal. This is the new normal. This is where we're at in society. I'm finna play one more video. I'm gonna play one more video. Let me get up back. I've been here an hour. I ain't know I've been on here this long. Man.
Shade, I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Ooh. So I'm finna play one more video. yeah, a new motor. Not the shop. Yeah, take it to the shop. That's how she acting. Like, you just take your motherfucker to the shop. Take it to the shop.
Bug. A lot of cisgender women are just unhappy. Let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women.
And like I told y'all, if you was to put this trans woman right next to JESS Hilarious, who would look better? And I'm a man. I don't want to be with no trans woman. I'm a straight male. But if this is why I think the message was correct, but the messenger was wrong on who was saying this, because if a trans woman look better than you, and you saying that you're the real woman, and like I said, we can go back to biology, but the thing is, while trans women keep on saying we're not taking anything from straight women, and I say yes, y'all are taking men from straight women, because we know men will have sex with anything. Not saying I would do it, but I would say the vast majority of men will have sex with anything. Hell, if you put lipstick on a dog, I'm pretty sure there'll be a couple of niggas out here ready to knock the dog off. So I'm just saying they want to. They just, a lot of people just want to get their rocks off. Why you think we got the rise of the incel community? Let's just talk about it.
Women are really insecure, and a lot of real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do. Since they really want this real word, bitch, you can have it. Girl, you can have it.
This trans woman need to work on her voice control, because 1 minute is like, them motherfucker voice drop a couple octaves. She need to get Alicia Keys to tune her piano a little bit, because 1 minute her voice sounds feminine, then the next minute it drop a few octaves. I don't know if she playing the A minor or not, but we need to get Alicia Keys on the phone, because what's going on with his voice is horrible.
Girl, it's not my fault that you mistaken my happiness and my femininity as a challenge. Sweetie, when I was identifying how feminine I was and how far I wanted to go and how I wanted my inside to match my outside, had nothing to do with you. Okay? Because it seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to competition. It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you.
Woo, you. Nobody want to be you. Yeah, Alicia Keys, get on the phone. Let's listen to that again. Hold on, listen.
When it comes to competition, it really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Let's be clear, Miss Thing. A lot of you don't want to be you. Bitch, I speak very frequently and openly about my penis, about the type of sex I have, about the type of men that I'm attracted to. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Y'all are just mad that people are really out here moving and happy, and y'all are really mad that people are being mistaken for you and getting more respect than you do. That has nothing to do with us. That is not a reason why you should be disrespecting us.
And that's part of the issue too. Because regular women, you know, the old school women, you know, the ones that are born with the vagina, aren't getting the type of respect that trans women are getting, aren't making the movements that trans women are moving, aren't making the waves. And a lot of women are seeing this. You see how this person gets on the internet and is so confident about the men that she dates? And if you ask this trans woman, I need to do a real interview. I'm gonna find me a trans woman and ask her, if a man sleeps with you, is he straight or is he gay? Like, these are real questions people need to ask.
And trying to make it a big thing. Girl, don't nobody want no period. Don't nobody want no motherfucking kids, because a lot of you hoes don't want no kids. A lot of y'all only having these motherfucking kids to keep a man around. A lot of y'all only having motherfucking kids because you trying to make your mom and daddy happy. A lot of y'all are.
Some of those reasons are very valid. Some women are trying to trap niggas with babies. Some are doing it because, you know, your family are saying, hey, you know, you're getting old. You're not a spring chicken anymore. You need to have some kids, you know. And some of these people just out here having sex, you know, because they want to pop that cootie pop, you know. They, you know, the real women like to pop that cootie pop. I don't know how, you know, trans women like to pop their ding-a-ling, you know.
Married or not even married, but the ones that are getting married are motherfucking married to a man that don't respect you, probably beat you.
Now hold up now. Come on, niggas ain't beating women like that now. Let's just be real. When if women were that afraid of men beating them, they would not be out here dating and going on dates with men the way they do. Come on now. Do you know how many women I was meeting on dating sites on the first day and they would be so happy to go on a date with me? Like, let's not do that. Smashing them on the first night. You know.
Don't give you the compliment. Don't treat you like the real woman that you are. So why are you really mad at us? You're not really mad at trans women for for considering ourselves women. You're mad because you don't really get respected as the woman that you really were born to be real in. Girl, stop taking all your frustrations and your disrespect down on other people. That has nothing to do with us. Anybody trying to take your place? Girl, the only reason why you feel some type of way is because we look like something.
I told y'all.
Girl, but at the end of the day, none of us are respected. And I tell y'all all the time, as a trans woman, if I would have...
They be in competition with regular women. Because they talking about they look better than y'all. And they can take y'all men and all this stuff.
known, I would still be a woman. But bitch, if I would have known the things that the difference between being a man and a woman, girl, it sucks being a woman. Girl, do you think a person will really transition to still live a sucky life? People don't respect women. And when you are sexy, bitch, they only look at you as a sex object. Bitch, they fuck y'all ugly ass.
I told y'all, he a man, so he know.
Bitch, you not mad at how men look at us, because men fuck anything. Men are out here fucking children and animals.
Oh, look.
So, girl,
I didn't even watch this video all the way through. That's real shit. But see, he a man at heart and in part. So he's a man at heart and in part. So he understands how men operate. You get what I'm saying? He knows what's going on. I know that. He knows that. And that's why when women be saying, oh, I get niggas and stuff like that. You know, man, it's not an accomplishment, because, you know, I'm gonna put myself in this. I'm gonna say this. I done hit some ducks before, okay? You know, it'll be a drought, you know, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna hit some ducks, but I've also hit extremely beautiful women too. To one way more than the other when it comes to the women that I'm talking to? No. It just, you know, it just is what it is. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, I done hit some ducks too. They ain't look the best, but you know, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm more of a body man. Like, she got a nice body, big old booty, some, you know, nice breasts. I like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she can get a little pass.
Girl, let's stop making it about what men like or what who trying to fool who. Girl, niggas don't give a fuck. We don't have to fool no motherfucking body. I'm sure some of y'all real women have seen men fuck other real women and be like, ew. We feel the same way.
Yeah.
Girl, when I see men that talk to me and I see their baby mamas and their wives and stuff, I be like, ooh, like, how you go from that to this? Like, girl, no, you got some money.
See, I told y'all, they try to act like they better than real women. They try to act like they better than real women. It's gonna have to be a point where the women have to stand up and say, we're not going for this anymore. Like I said, y'all women really don't be want to help people, because if women wanted to help y'all, say, hey, y'all, you might need to go to a therapist and see somebody. And you know what? No, it was even crazy. I want to say that even before you go through like gender reassignment, you have to go and see a therapist. And like I told y'all, a lot of the therapists are going to say okay to whatever you want to do, because they're scared to say, hey, I don't think therapy is a good idea, because they're scared to lose their license. And at the end of the day, if you have a family and, you know, kids and a house and bills, you want to still be able to pay your bills. So in the back of your mind, you like, fuck that motherfucker. He want to chop his dick off or add a dick on. It is what it is. Let me play this on through, because we finna get up out of here in this video.
Yeah, I saw the video that Miss Flappy Bird is going.
Why that video? Why they do
Shay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Fuck anything. Men are out here fucking children and animals. So, girl, let's stop making it about what men like or what who trying to fool who. Girl, niggas don't give a fuck. We don't have to fool no motherfucking body. I'm sure some of y'all real women have seen men fuck other real women and be like, ew. We feel the same way. Girl, when I see men that talk to me and I see their baby mamas and their wives and stuff, I be like, ooh, like how you go from that to this? Like, girl, no, you got some money. The caliber of women that y'all fuck are loser. And you bitches will never be shit because you don't care to be shit. You always worried about the wrong thing. You're so worried about what a man like before you motherfucking care about what your children like. You worried about what a man will approve before you realize what your children approve.
I agree.
You so worried about pleasing a man before you worried about pleasing yourself. Girl, your battle is not with us. Sweetheart. The issue is not between us. Sweetheart. And then you have people in my comments like, oh, you need to change your voice. No, I don't. This is my voice.
No,
and this is how you should know I don't have to fool nobody. Bitch, I can go get my Adam's apple shave for $1,100. Bitch, it has never been a big thing of me because I am that comfortable with who I am.
How are you comfortable with who you is, but you want to go get your Adam's apple shave, but you got breast implants and acting or portraying a woman. You got a wig on, you're wearing women's clothing. Like, how can you say that you're comfortable with who you are? Are you saying you're comfortable with who you are now? Like after you had surgery because you wasn't comfortable? Because at the beginning of the video, you said you wanted your outside to match your inside. So obviously they had to, I don't know. All this shit is confusing.
I don't need to go get a voice feminizer because bitch, I'm comfortable in who I am. I never had a problem with my voice. I never had a problem with my motherfucking Adam's apple. I never had a problem with my shoulders. Bitch, I had an issue with how I identified. And then when I identified how I choose to identify and how I felt, now you bitches is mad. When a person is in their truth, you hoes still mad. Some of these hoes will get their dick chopped off and their face pulled down just to be feminine and still unhappy, still clockable. You're not gonna ever be happy with society until you're happy with yourself. And once you're happy with yourself, you'll realize you'll never be happy with society because society ain't happy for you. Stupid. Pussy asshole. And I don't give a fuck how trans women represent themselves. Them hoes can't represent me. Bitch, I was her before I even knew what a trans woman was. I was her before a transition ever happened. I was her as a little boy on the playground in elementary school.
No, you were still a boy. You said it right. You was a boy on the playground.
Shade, I'm gonna just keep it a bug. A lot of cisgender women are just
I'm gonna say this. We need to stop feeding into the delusion that is going on right now. We need to give people who have mental issues or disorders or disabilities tough love and the help that they need. For people to go along with all of this tomfoolery is weird, to say the least. For people to be bullied to call you something that you're not is weird. For me to know that you were born as a man and I gotta call you a woman and vice versa is weird. I'm still trying to figure out if you felt different, how your gender made you think that you were a woman. Because the only thing that we can, I think, pretty much all agree on why you would feel a certain type of way is pretty much mental, or how you feel about yourself. And nobody cares about people's feelings until it comes to the LGBTQ community. Nobody cares about nobody's feelings until it comes to them. You got therapists that's supposed to be helping people and ain't helping people. They can't say what's really wrong with people out here. They can't say what's really an issue with folks out here because they're scared and they got to feed their family too, which is understandable. But when you go into those type of fields, you get into those fields to make money, or are you in that field to help people? And if that's your passion and your drive and what you want to do in life, are you going to be fulfilled? That's the thing we got to ask. The question is, are you going to be fulfilled? Is the doctor performing the surgery that gets into a field of medicine to help people, and he performs this surgery on a man or a woman to become something that they're not? Does he feel compelled to say something, or does he feel like he's going to be fulfilled to do something like this? What about society? Is society set up for people to live in delusion, to constantly be hurt, to constantly be lost, to constantly feel like they have nowhere to turn? Is this what we've come to as people? That we just let people wander aimlessly around here? Miss Jordan, you think that most surgeons just become surgeons and doctors because they just want the money? Because the reason that I started the podcast is simply because I like talking to people of different type of people and different type of ideologies and thoughts, right? But I still also wanted to voice the way that I feel. And I've had with conversations that I had with more people, I think a lot of the ways that I think, a lot of people think the same way. You know, I just think, are we helping people or hurting people? That's where my mind is when I look at this. Because like I said, I think it's sad that people had to go through such extreme lengths to feel like themselves. And I won't. And what's crazy is I'm just thinking about myself. It's never been a time in my life where I never felt like I wasn't myself. So I don't know how a person that feels like that lives day in and day out. So me saying that this is sad that a person would go through extreme lengths to feel a certain type of way is coming from a biased opinion, to be honest. Because like I said, I've always been confident. I've always been sure in who I was. I've always been confident in, making friends and cutting people off. I've been confident in, the way that I look. I understand. I had a great understanding of myself at a young age. And to hear people that's, 20, 25, 30, 35, all the way up to 50, still struggling with something like identity, and you've lived that long and don't know who you are. You walk past the mirror, you don't know who you are. You say, I heard plenty of people say, when I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. The only time that I've ever felt I don't like what I see when I get fat, right? Fat, just being fat, gaining weight. It's like, I need to lose some weight. And a lot of the times, it ain't really because how I look necessarily. It's like, I done gained some weight. My pants ain't fitting right. My shirt ain't fitting right. I wanted to look a certain type of way. And I go and, and do what I need to do. And then another thing is health. Like, I need my health to be great. I have children. I want to be here a good long time for them, be able to love on them and care for them. It's just, like I said, it's a sad reality to know that people struggle. Becoming a doctor is about a check. I think doctors detach their personal feelings to perform their job. One of the job I do too, especially surgeons, because the patients aren't even conscious. Yeah, we can say that. I don't know. Like I said, I actually met a doctor. I was going to ask him to come on a podcast to talk to him. A couple of them. It's a male doctor, and I met a surgeon when I was taking boxing classes. He was in the class and said he was going to come on the podcast. So we're going to have these conversations. But like I said, it's a sad reality to know that we can go through society and just let people do what the hell they want to do. Society ain't settled that way. You don't even let your children in your house do what they want to do inside of your house because you know that you have to rear them in a certain type of way. And I know we like to say people are grown, they can do what they want to do. No, even if we are talking about people who are adults, as we can see, people are still struggling with identity, grown as hell. They don't know if they're going left or right. So yeah, there needs to be some type of safeguard or guardrail. Yeah, when motherfuckers go bowling, they put up the rails because if you don't know how to bowl, you ain't trying to throw a gutter ball. That helps you at least get a strike and build your confidence. And as you keep going longer and longer and doing it, you feel like, oh, I'm gonna put these rails down and maybe I can get a strike. I support, that's the only movement I support is the unbigging backs. But I ain't worried about my back. Like it just is what it is. And then when I work out, my back get bigger. But women like when I'm slender and my back wide, women like it. It's just, I get more play, you know. It don't. But my wife, I think she sabotages me to eat. I do think that. They always say that, you know, a lot of women be trying to get their man fat so people don't want them. That's a thing. That is a thing. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to tell y'all that I love y'all. All the jokes that I made tonight were just simply jokes. I know that we can't make jokes. I know they even got it to the point where the old potato salad arms. Hell nah. I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all. All the jokes tonight were just jokes. I know we're into the point now where even comedians can't make jokes. But I still want to be myself. I want to be able to say things and be myself. And I just want to show that people, you know, with different ideologies and ideals can love people and be there for people and care for people, even if I think we live different lives or have different thought patterns and stuff like that. Because I think I could be around someone that was trans. I haven't been around someone that was trans that I knowingly knew they were trans. If they were passing, I didn't know. And it's not a conversation where like, are you a regular woman or a real, you know what I'm saying? Or even in my dating life, I've never just asked a woman on the date, you know, are you a trans woman or a cis woman? Those type of conversations. I haven't had those conversations. I think if I was in another state like a New York or Miami or like a Cali, something like that, I probably would maybe ask. But I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and I don't think too many people got money to just go get that Peter Walker chopped off and put a coochie on them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play this video, these two videos to cause y'all say y'all like them videos, but I'm gonna play these two videos real quick to validate my point too about how thirsty niggas is out here. They'll sleep with anything. Let's go.
I'm thirsty.
How many pigs did you like?
Nigga, 30. I got more time to like more. Even though I shared hers, I still like yours. I'm thirsty and ho, I'm cocky. Got a problem with that bitch? Block me. Thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. Stop posting videos. Have naked pictures, ho. Cause I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page. I saw you post that pic and I liked it. Commented, shared. Why? Cause I liked it. The videos you post dancing, twerking. I didn't want to watch it, but damn, she working. You said don't write you high. I still did. I seen you post a status saying you need someone to chill with. Well, we can chill cause I got nothing to do. And to be honest, that is shit, I like that too. When I'm bored,
inbox.
When I record,
inbox.
Go to the store,
inbox.
No matter what I do, I'ma inbox you. Cause I'm a thirsty nigga, I'ma stalk your page. I'ma stalk your page, bitch. I'm a thirsty nigga, I'm thirsty.
I have a boyfriend, so don't ask me out.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me out.
Oh no. Oh, don't ask us out. No. Whoa.
It's the New Normal Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can find the New Normal Podcast on IG, Twitter, or X now. You can find it on Facebook and on TikTok. I'm going to start on Rumble tomorrow. So we'll be on Rumble tomorrow and we're going to go full throttle. Rumble, we doing number of fight videos. It's going to be ratchet. Rumble, we doing fight videos. Just ratchet. It's just gonna be wild. We're gonna rate twerk videos, everything. It's just gonna be A1. You know, I gotta be careful over here. I think I did good tonight. But it's a New Normal Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me everywhere. I want to tell you I love y'all again. Peace.